Discovery Houston, press to ATO.
Liftoff of mission 41D, the first flight of the orbit of Discovery, and the shuttle has cleared the tower.
Discovery, go and throttle up.
Discovery's 4 computers now have primary control of critical vehicle functions.
Chat, 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 chat. Let's turn down the music. Or maybe we'll turn up over here. Is that better, chat? Should we crank it up a little more? All right. Chat, what's crack-a-lackin'? It's, what's today? Today's the 21st? It's April? We made some Mythic? We're gonna play some Jank. I just ate some cake. It was pretty yum. If you, don't follow me on Twitter, we did, in fact, make it the Mythic with Greeny Weenie the other day. We actually did pretty well in best of 3, 17 and 7. And here is our final list, which is also up on Moxfield, of course. But wow, guys, I need protection apparently. But this is what we took to Mythic. Worked out pretty well. I was happy with it. White Orchid Phantom out of the sideboard was incredible, because we kept running into Eldrazi and Nykthos builds, mono green and things like that. So Orchid Phantom was, I don't know, perfect tech against those. But anyways, that's not what we're jamming today. I've talked a little bit about this in the Discord and whatever. I'm not really sure how I want to build it, but this is the shell I'm starting with today for 3 little pigs. If you're not aware, there are alchemy cards called the 3 little pigs. First little page, second, and third. And this one just exiles an artifact enchantment. This one turns itself into a 4/4 flyer. And this one gets bigger when you conjure things. And it also triggers in the graveyard. So these on their own aren't great, but they do come with some other alchemy cards. The 2 that we're focusing on, number 1, Portent, which is a 4-mana enchantment. When it enters, you get to conjure one of the 3 pigs onto the battlefield. They all get +1/+1, but it has basically a murder staple to it that also gains you life, and it exiles, which is pretty good for 1 card. And then we're also testing Swine Rebellion, which basically just says if you have all 3 boars, if you have 3 pigs on the field, you get all 3 on the field again. And if you have less than that, you at least get 2 into your hand, and one of them goes on the field. We're playing Nactamun, I don't know how to pronounce it, chat, as our saga. So everything gets buffed. We get to seek, hopefully, a pig, and then they all gain flying. And then I just kind of put in a basic Guide Pride shell, dedicated doll maker to like bounce the portent or the shrine and things like that. So I don't know. There's a bunch of other, we'll explore a few different builds. Because these also, or at least this one, only cares about boars. So you can play changelings, so you can play automaton, changeling outcasts, some other stuff that do that. And then if you're playing changelings, you could also play Mox Jasper. I don't know. But anyways, we're gonna start with this, see how it goes. I don't have high hopes for it, but I think it will be fun. And then let me update the queue. And then you can see at the down here, I was messing with a Rug Oracle Turns deck, which I love Oracle of the Alpha. This hand seems kind of slow. We're not really doing anything. The other thing is, like, you can play all 3 little pigs off of just a green-white mana base. This one's white, this one's green, this one's white or green. You can play Swine Rebellion off of that. You can play Porcine Portent off of that. You just can't play the Black Source. So, I mean, we could build a green-white shell. We're also playing Dedicated Dollmaker, but we're not playing 3 Blind Mice. Ooh, I do like Disruptive Protocol. That's pretty fun. You think he's playing Metallic Rebuke too? Probably. We're probably just gonna throw, or at least try to throw down the Saga and get rebuked. Which feels bad, man. Disruption Protocol again. What a baller. Let's move these over a little bit so you can actually see the names. That's better. Let's just try and play Swine Rebellion. We're just gonna keep getting counterspelled. Because this guy's a freaking baller, dude. Chat doesn't feel good. But that's okay. But I don't know what else to jam this as. I don't know if we could be like a Coco list with only these as our, I mean, I don't know what else to do with it besides like a stupid life gain shell, you know what I mean? Know what I mean, chat? Can I play the second little pig? Oh my god, chat, we did it. Can I play another second little pig? Oh my gosh, chat, we're incredible. We got 1 of 3 pigs, and they're about to get bounced. Puts on a little mono blue control shell here. I like that. The Lich of Twitch. Hello, hello. How's it going? And he's playing Oracle, chat. Incredible. We're not doing well. Do you think he'll counter the second little pig, chat? Do you think he's a baller? He might. He's gonna Disruption Protocol. And then we're gonna cast Swine Rebellion. And get... Well, he can't rebuke us. He can Spell Pierce us. And he has the Spell Pierce. Run some standard, get your rank up. We're playing 3 little pigs in Historic. Or at least trying to. It's not going well. But, we're doing our best here. But we hit Mythic the other day in Historic with, a mono green Luris deck. A little... Wow! Chat, 3rd little pig. I guess we'll just make a 4/4 flyer. But... we're gonna concede, chat. Tamiyo's gonna ult. I'm not feeling it. Usually run... Standard actually looks pretty fun right now, though. What kind of mono green you running? Now, chat, like I said, we could go the Changeling route with Outcast and Automaton, and then we also get to play Mach Jasper. And then I even saw there's what? There's one more pig card that when it enters, you get to return pigs from the graveyard, or I think you conjure pigs onto the field. But I saw someone playing the Emerge Eldrazi boar, the big boy, and then casting Drover to reanimate it for 5 mana. But then you have to play something to dump it in the graveyard, and I don't know. It hurts, chat. Lots of destroying enchantments aren't able to fly, and then basically dino on top of it. Little landfall to match it. Love to see it. Chat, we are in the depths of historic, which is what we get for playing Jank, but our opponent is playing 200 cards, so. However, we do have the first little pig, which is incredible. Chat, why did I not play Guide of Souls first? It's because I wasn't looking at the right spot on my screen. Yeah, we can always do that. I haven't really done much viewer stuff, but I'm down. I don't know. I did this backwards, chat. Affinity for equipment. That's an interesting card. Alright, let's play second guide, and then we'll jam the first little pig. Oh yeah, we're not gonna swing, but we do get to make a 1/1. But, Lich, how'd you hear about me? I know we don't really get a lot of people in this stream. I write content for MTGA Zone. I do their fun and jank articles, so I was already making videos, and some people in Discord told me to start streaming. But usually there's only a couple people in here. It's not often that we get new faces. But we're always welcome. Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I like that. Let's swing a little double bubble, toil trouble. Ooh, chat, you know what else we have to do is play, do any of you remember the boss-ass witch decks? With Bod Brew Witch, Festering Newt, and the whatever cauldron. Small times steamers. I'm a small time steamer too, don't worry. So you're jamming some standard, but you play historic pretty often too? You're good. But literally, sometimes I'll complain about not having viewers, but strictly for the fact that I get down the rabbit hole a little too much on stream, and let's swing with just those two. And then my brews get convoluted and my ideas get a little crazy, so I like having other people to bounce things off of. Do get to make tokens, get to gain some life. See, now the problem is here is that we're winning, but not because of the pigs. Right? If you're gonna make a 3 little pig deck, you want it to work off the namesake, don't you? Friendly duels, Discord fortune, yeah. Gotcha. What Discords are you in? I'm in a lot, but I mainly hang out in the Reddit MTG Eternal Discord. Oh, excuse me. Do we have... No, we don't have all 3 little pages, but we have most of them. Let's grab the second and another first. But then we'll throw the second onto the field. And then we'll just swing for 7 in the air. Alright, so chat, this didn't really... I don't know. We didn't win because of the pigs at all. Just in your buddy's Discord, 12 of us. Gotcha. Love that. But, yeah. I didn't introduce myself. I'm sorry. My name's Plum. If you ever visit the Modern Magic subreddit, I am the creator of the Jank Tank, which is currently under construction, and it's been in construction for a while, but I basically only play Jank. And this is a website that I'm in the process of building, and it's not... I would like to do articles and stuff eventually, but it's basically just a big library I don't know if it's up and running. It's just a big library of jank decks that I found over the years. So if you want to play like Mono White Devotion, or, you know, Culling Scales, or 5-colored Glittering Wish, Blue White Battle of Wits. It's all sorts of weird convoluted combos and things on here. But like I said, it was me and a friend building it, and then he got a big boy job. And it kind of slowed to a halt. But it is up and running if you ever want to check it out. Oh yeah. Light of the Promise. I think I have. Or am I thinking of something else? Is that on Arena? Or are we talking Modern? Which reminds me, we have to build Gauntlets of Light. Core set 2021. Can't reach your gain life, put that on your counter. Yes, I know what you're talking about. Light of Promise. Indeed. We haven't built, we do have, do we have an, is Timeless Intruder Alarm? Do we have Intruder Alarm? To go infinite with, Presence of God? We do. I don't know how we, I don't think this deck would be too slow for Timeless. Oh, also, there should be a link below stream, but if you're interested in historic decks, I do have a Mox Field. So this is everything we brew on stream. Decks we've played in the past. I don't think it's everything because I didn't start doing it until I started streaming, but my Twitter handle's the same name, and I post all the random things I'm messing with on there too. So we hang out, we brew. What are we doing right now? We're playing Pages. We're trying to play Pages, but I will add you. My name's on screen if you want to, but I got you if I could spell properly. Hashtag 24220. Is that spelled right? Shinto Raijin 24220. Successfully sent. I might not duel you right off the bat here, but it is nice to have you on the old friends list. Also, we were just talking about Storm Herald in Discord, and I want to brew that because we just got Burning Anger. Alright, I like this hand. I don't think we actually need dedicated doll maker in this list if we're not running 3 blind mice. But that's okay. Also, I feel like this playlist is boring. We need to find better stream music, chat. Let's find something else here. What do we got? We don't have anything there, so we'll just hit him for 3. Royalty free? No, I don't want to visit your site. 12 hours for streamers and creators? Chat. Copyright free songs? I can't talk.
With over
Wow. Sorry. So you're playing standard. What do you I'm mainly historic and timeless. I started right before Innistrad came out, the original Innistrad, when I was like 12. And then I swapped to modern. I think we're just gonna jam the enchantment. I played modern for like a while, which is why all the jank decks are modern. Let's throw the first little pig on the field. That'll pump the third, and then we could swing for 5. We can... Is this an enchantment creature? It is. So we can exile that with first and see what we do. But I used to play like Friday Night Magic, Paper Magic for years in high school. And then once Arena got like historic. Oh, there we go. This is better. Is this too loud? Maybe, kinda. Alright, let's exile this. I think we're just gonna dedicate a Dollmaker the Portent. And then we'll go get the second little pig. And then next turn, I mean, there's a chance we just get board wipes, but never mind. We're killing it, chat. Okay, I don't want this music either, chat. We're having a tough go. No, this is not. Chat, how do we find... We need like royalty-free instrumentals. But we need like fun ones. Upbeat hip-hop? No copyright? Okay. Do you still hear me? I'm still around? Yes? Okay, alright. This is better. This is more our vibe. Stored stuff your favorite? But playing against a little, Sometimes I post these to YouTube, so I don't want to get copyright striked or whatever, because then you can't hear anything. I don't have a big YouTube either, but that's how I post videos and stuff in articles. I promise I won't throw your arena name on YouTube, so people won't spam you with friend advice. Bum bum bum. Corey Steelcutter is killer. We haven't really played with that card either. Chat, there's a lot to do. I also want to build Jeskai Ascendancy. Alright, we'll figure it out. What do we got? Chat, look at this. No one drop, but we got all 3 little pigs. Does it get any better? Alright, I think we should just play them in order, chat. What do you think? Alright. I'll see you shortly. Good luck. We're all counting on you. Chat, look at this. Look at all of the pigs we have. Cranko is not good for us, chat. Dedicated Dollmaker. Doesn't feel great. We can... Is it worth double? Yeah, we'll put another body on the field and we'll pump everything again and we'll swing. I don't even know if he'll block. He's gonna double block the first little pig, but not trade out the other ones. Interesting. Goblin Matron. I assume he goes find Prospector, and then we get stormed up here. Swine Rebellion. Oh, we're so close to having him dead, huh? Oh no, he is dead. Chat! Chat! The pigs! The pigs! The pigs go crazy, chat. We did it. Are we the best there ever was? Are we the best there ever was? The answer is no, but we're close. Them. You can beat Goblin. I don't even know. There's a meme here. Something about I'll win this match when pigs fly. And guess what? My pigs flew, chat. All right, that was the first game where the pigs actually did something. Also, these games go crazy with the background music, chat. We also got to build... I think we tried playing Sire of Insanity Reanimator with Vesperlark and Persist. But I feel like I want to try that again. How back? Goes to what, like 2016? That's not what I want to do. 2016. Let's go modern format. We'll do users. Does it say opponent? Are you here? Okay, they are. Wait. No, go back. Modern. Search. Okay, what are we doing? We'll go turn 1 Guide of Souls here. And then, again, we'll probably just play the pigs in order. Got nothing else to do. I wish we had other devotion payoffs too, besides Aspect of Hydra. Under the Skin. Is the opponent doing some shenanigans here, chat? Are we gonna get our thing bounced? Oh, no, he's just gonna trade that out. Okay. Was it a Traxa? I was gonna say. Interesting. Should we just keep gaining a bunch of life? Probably. Let's play Bramble Familiar. Gain 3. Wait. Oh, chat. I don't like that the deck we're playing doesn't even need the page to win, you know? That's no fun. Does this do anything? This card combos with the new Alchemy... What's his name? Do find Razor Verge that did. So let's jam this. We'll swing all. If he wants to trade out the Soul Warden, he can, but I don't think he will. Or he does. Alright. He is playing black, so we might see a reanimate here. But I assume we're just gonna get ephemerated, and it's gonna be what, an Atraxa maybe? Where's the new did you guys see the first Alchemy spoiler, I should say? Hamza might have the Yathan. Doers X's its toughness, landfall, you get to seek a card and manifest it, which combos with this to pull out Dedicated Dollmaker. Heck yeah, dude. Look at that, we didn't even have to watch the game and we still won, chat. Incredible. Incredible. Alright. We played a few games so far. Let's check in. This is the shell we're still using. I don't love it, but I don't know what's the other. That's not what I want to do. If we search page, the only other payoff here is Drover of the Swine, which conjures one of the pigs, or you return 3. Now this also, because I think it returns boars, right? So it also gets, like, we also could play, like, Yasharn. We could play Croson Tusker. There's also the Eldrazi, Decimator of Provinces. But then you have to, I guess there's Warp Tusker too, which does put itself in the graveyard. But is a 6/8, I mean, Decimator's pretty good. But is it that good, chat? That's the question. Also, this card makes me want to play, sorry, I know I always get sidetracked when we brew. What does this card actually do? Put a lore counter on each Saga. When it dies, you get to return Saga enchantment to its hand, return graveyard. That could be fun, chat. That could be quite fun. Okay, pin it. Save for another day. So I guess we could go bigger, but I don't really want to go bigger, chat. So my other idea, let's go into version 2. Page version, I can't spell. So my other idea is if we play Changelings, right? Because we can play Outcast plus Automaton. I guess we could also play like Metallic Mimic. What does this do? Target shapeshifter creatures, target player. No, we're not playing that. Because then if we play these, we also get to play Mox Jasper, because they're dragons. And then, of course, we play the pigs. We play Rebellion. I don't really want to play Piggy Bank. But, like, is playing these 2 cards worth Mox Jasper? I mean, they do count for Lendaham, as they're also boars. They do count as boars with different names for Swine Rebellion. I guess we also play Neptune. But I feel like if we're not playing Guide Pride, you know, what's the point? Chat, I need someone to chime in. I don't know how else to... I mean, I'm sure that this deck's just not good. But there's also the idea that we lean into the 3rd little pig with the Conjure ability. And then, I don't even know what else. Also, why do we never play Isolate? I want to play this card. What do we have in, like... we probably want creatures, right? What do we have that conjures additional things? But it has to be into our hand, right? Yeah. Kami's kind of cute. Kind of works well with Soothsayer, but like none of these do anything else. Chat. Chat. Chat, do you remember the... the endurance list we played? Sorry, chat, we always get sidetracked. What is this? No, that's perspective combo. This one? Close. This one? Ah, yes. Chat, this one. Okay. So what if we played Veteran Ghoul Caller in that? Whenever a card in your graveyard is put in your hand, conjure a duplicate. Because then... when we bring back Oval Chase Daredevil, we get another copy of Oval Chase Daredevil for free. And if we're doing 2, then that... we basically, like, exponentially get Daredevils to discard Infestation. Chat, pin it! Pin it! That's a brew. Okay, I don't really like where this is going. Anyways, maybe let's just throw in, like, a couple fragments as some removal, and we're just gonna see what happens, chat. We could probably... we're playing 4 mocks, so we can probably get away with, like, 19 lands, maybe? What other boars are there? Truffle Snout. Oh my god, they're all so bad. Chad, they're all so bad. Okay. Maybe we're not, but what is this? When you cast a spell, you lose 1 life. That's bad. Okay, I guess we're not playing more boars. What do we have that says? Rally the ranks. Chat, can we play Leyline of Transformation? Just turn them all into boars? No. I don't know what I'm doing, chat. Don't yell at me. Let's just do, like... Also, don't judge my mana basis. Plum doesn't build mana basis. He's a gamer. We're just going real simple to start. We need to have black on turn 1, but we also need white, black, green. Can we afford to play an Arganjo and a Besiju? Probably. Do we have the Vergilians? What do we have? It's just... This is what? Green, white. This is green and black. This is black and white. I don't want to play the Vergilians. Let's just play 2 Overgrown Tombs. Because we're ballers, chat. Alright. Chat, we're listening to an ad. Please ignore. Oh, we got a reward, chat. Okay. Let's try this version. It's going to be so bad. But that's what we're here for. That's why we're, wow. Wow. This is intense. Throw my elbows up and my money out, chat. Okay, alright. We're done with YouTube playlists. What are we doing? We're gonna play this tapped. Where's Spotify, chat? Ah, chat, we should have played it untapped. Are we stupid? The answer is yes. We do have all 3 pigs, which is pretty cash money moolah. If you've never seen all 3 pigs. Beautiful. Let's just play the first little pig. Stream beats. Let's just go to them. We're definitely losing against Wizards, right? This might just be a lost cause, chat. If we're being honest. Page just might not be it. We're taking 12. Now we're only taking 10. Incredible. Let's just Rebellion, because at least we get to grab 2 pigs and throw 1 on the field. Hashtag Value Town, dude. Yeah, chat, we're just dying. We're just gonna die every time. Is this a lost cause? Are the pigs not good enough, chat? This is the Shores of Imagination. What's that? Play 1,000 games. Chat, I've played 1,000 games. Are you proud of me? Are you proud of me, chat? Oh! Alright. Let's give this... How long have we been streaming for it? We've been playing Page for 45 minutes. Let's give it a few more games. If anyone comes up with a better idea... They just... I don't know, chat. I just don't know anymore. I just don't know. Look at this. We're playing number 1799. Look, our mythic percentage is just dropping, dude. We'll fragment that right off the rip, dude. Let's throw third little pig, because then if we Swine Rebellion, we get to conjure 2 cards and pig gets buffed. Titania is sick. We're just gonna do this. I want first little pig and probably another third. We'll throw let's throw this on there. Turn it into a 3/3. Automaton just seems bad if we don't have Mox. Opponent Coco's. Finds double Archdruid. Disgusting, chat. I guess it really doesn't matter at this point, huh? Let's at least get rid of 1. I could have played Automaton first there to gain an extra life, but that's okay. Again, important next turn, if we even survive, but I doubt we will. Does he have... He has Archdruid plus Priest. He's gonna draw a bajillion cards. Chat, do we have to give up on the dream? We've only played this deck for 45 minutes in 2 different versions, and we're ready to give up. But that seems like the move. If we're being honest. That seems like the move. We might have to revisit this another day. Is that the game plan? I think so. Let's update. We're gonna switch gears here, chat. We're gonna play something a little more entertaining. We're gonna play Rug Oracle. Let me update our queue, chat. Alright, so we have Rod, Oracle. I don't know what we'll brew after that. Maybe Storm Herald. That might be fun. We'll put a question mark. Alright. Chat. This is Rod Oracle. So if you, again, are familiar with the brews, last season, 2 seasons ago, we took a blue-red ring deck to Mythic. We took this to Mythic, which was pretty hot, to be honest. So I just said, hey, energy's really good. The chorus cards are really good, so let's just play both chorus cards. Let's play Tune. We'll play Galvanic Discharge, Aether Spike, throw in Oracle of the Alpha, Tameo, little Narset action, and you're good to go. So we played that for a little bit, and then that eventually evolved into... Plum's not prepared for this. Guys, Plum wasn't prepared to give you a presentation. I don't know where we built it. Playdon? No. Oh, then we played Playdon Oracle, which was a very similar idea. Mono blue. We played a wizard sub theme, and then we also got to play Kozilek's Command. But basically, the idea behind these decks are Oracle of the Alpha is an army in a can, so to speak. It has everything you need in order to be a taking turns deck. Time Lock, Time Twister, Ancestral Recall, additional mana is all the cards you want in order to chain multiple turns together. So we're just trying to land one of these, and then between Hymn to the Ages, Planner Genesis, stock up, we're playing a 1 of Narset here. We're trying to just dig through our deck as fast as possible, play more Oracles until the point where we can just keep looping turns over and over. These are the two cards I'm splashing green for. Planner Genesis is like Impulse, but it can also hit lands early. And then this is a new card from Tarkir that I have wanted to test out, Auroral Procession. It's just kind of Snapcaster-esque, but we don't actually have to exile anything like we're playing Flashback. We get to cast it end of turn and then save that card in our hand if we need to. And the 1 of Narset is just there to combo with Time Twister so that we shuffle away our opponent's hand. So we'll see how it goes. I don't know if we're going to miss the 1 ring or not. We have a slightly lower curve because we only sort of tap, or I should say max out at 3. But we're going to just run it. You know, not a thought in my mind. We got our 1 brain cell, and we're just going to go for it. This hand is beautiful. We're going to lead on a little steam vents here. Tune the narrative or removal. Might have to bolt a bird here. What did I tell you, chat? Sometimes you gotta bolt the bird. And then I love that half of our spells are just instants. So we can hold up Procession, can hold up Double Hymn, tune the narrative. There's a lot we get to do here. We're doing great, chat. We're just gonna keep holding stuff up. We got nothing else to do. The amount of card draw and raw sort of selection we have is nutter butters. Opponent not doing anything. So let's see if we can fire off a hymn again. We might eat a counter spell or not. But we will double spell to maximize mana efficiency. Find another stock up. I would prefer if we found an Aether Spike, but we are just going to try and land an Oracle, which works. And now from here, literally our sole goal is to just dig through our deck. That's all we want to do. We just want to keep digging, which I think will be pretty easy. Are we getting like marched or pathed? We're in Soul Partitioned. I'm all for that. Chat, is he the weird blue-white flash deck? Have you guys seen that? Plays like High Noon, and then it plays Aven Interrupter, and Soul Partition, and whatever that guy that says you can't cast spells anywhere other than your hand. Also, again, Rhystic Study. What a baller, chat. What a baller. Let's just play the Oracle again. So then we can get, unless he's playing Mana Tithe, which would be Nutter Butters. What a gamer! Chat, he just Mana Tithe my 5 mana spell. You see that? I only used 1 card and he had to use 2. That's what we call gaming. Okay. We should probably discharge this to Fairy. Or at least try to. If that just does its thing, we also get to land this Narset, which is pretty hot. Because then we don't have to worry about Rhystic Study. Cool. And then maybe we can find a Moxie. Time Twister is good. So he has to spend his turn getting rid of Narset, which he might partition. Or he has a counterspell for Time Twister, but we'll see. We do want to pull ahead on mana, so hopefully if we don't get Time Twister, we can him into some Moxes. But I think we're at a point where we're going to be able to play more spells than his card draw can keep up with. Play second to Fairy. Into it, into it. Nice. Okay, cool. So we can do a couple things here, chat. I think we just want to start with a hymn. We're not going to pay any of these. We're just going to let him draw cards because he's tapped out. We do find... Okay, perfect. Let's just kill this while we can. I don't care if he's just going to keep drawing cards. So let's jam Narset. I know, we could have saved whatever there, but I don't really mind. What do we... Chat, does he has... He's playing Pact of Negation. I'm into it. Let's just blow up his Esper Sentinel while we can. He might just be, I don't know. He could be like an emergency powers deck. Right? Where he tries to play Smothering Tithe and emergency powers, and just every time we draw a card, he makes a treasure, so he can just like keep going. But I have no idea, chat. He does have to discard. I don't want freestyle beats though. All right. Let's stock up. God, Rhystic Study is so annoying, chat. It's like, it's almost like playing against a life game player, but worse. We do find Ancestral plus Oracle. I think we want to play another Oracle out. If he wants to partition it, he can. No more lies. You got it. Let's Ancestral Recall. Chad, do you think we can deck our opponent? Or do you think he's playing like Clear the Mind? Let's play Tameo. Bum 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 ba da 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 bum bum. We have yet to find a time walk. We do have double oral procession. Oral procession. So we might have to buy back him. Opponent is playing Flage and his own Oracle. So he's a Jeskai list that just hasn't seen. Chat, I'm so confused. I've said it before, but we are in the depths of like Mythic. Like we're playing hot garbage because we've been playing hot garbage. But it doesn't make for very interesting games, I will say that. Static Prison. What is our opponent playing, chat? Just the weirdest Jeskai control list we've ever seen in our lives? Jeskai taxes? Alright, opponent has 4 mana open. Honestly, I kind of just want to fire off a Time Twister and see what happens, huh? Like, he's got to counter it, right? At least that's what we're hoping for. No, okay. Cool. Get Mach Pearl back. I think we're gonna shanty his Oracle. And then maybe we'll just Tameo plus stock up. There's a chance we find a time walk though. Bum, 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 bum. It's gonna reprieve. That's fine. Let's stock up. He has 2 mana open. We find him plus Aether Spike. Let's play our Tam. Could also just hold up Aether Spike here, but I think I'd rather try and flip a Tameo. With him only having double blue open. We'll fire off the him. Well, I mean, he'll probably just remove Tameo next turn, right? But we do get our Narset back. So let's chuck back a couple lands. See where we go from there. I'm sure we finally got opponent a red source, I would think. Gives me back Tameo. Leyline of Anticipation. You got it. He swings at us to scry. Throw a block in there. Chad, this is a boring game. Because not only do we have to sit through heuristic study traders, but our opponent's also playing quite slow, which is tough. I would like to get Narset down. We do have Aether Spike backup. We'll see if opponent taps out for like Teferi or something. Bum, 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 boom, ba-da-doom. Hey, hey, ho, ho, bum, bum. Okay, interesting. Let's just try and land Narset. Cool. Chat, this is a good start. Let's see if we can find literally anything. Black Lotus. Great. Alright, chat, we can do a lot here. We'll let opponent draw their card. Because it doesn't do anything. Let's stock up. I love that we still have to hit all these triggers. Did I just auto-pay that? Heck yeah, I did. Let's grab Genesis plus Oracle. We'll play this. Let's jam Oracle first. Jeez Louise, chat. Not having fun. Straight up not having a good time here. Then let's Genesis and see what we can find. If we don't find Time Lock off of this, I think we're just going to have to hold up Aether Spike. Control Jam. Alright. Yeah, we're just going to hang. We're just hanging, chat. Put a place split up. Destroy all untapped creatures. Do I want to counterspell that? Yes. I think. We'll see if he has anything else to do. But we'll make him pay 3. He's gonna flash in Mox Ruby. What a baller. In that case, we'll just keep the energy for ourselves. Is that his own chat? Is that his only way of paying for Flage? No! Whoa! Chat, he finally played a Chest Island. Holy guacamole, chat, he did it. Holy moly. Alright, he got rid of our Narset, chat. What a nerd. Let's play Tameo. Resolves. I actually hate playing against this person, chat. Are we gonna counterspell that? No, we're not. Okay. Then, let's him. I'm not gonna pay anything. It's alright. If we need to him in response, we can also do that. Flip Tam. We find Narset again, and we find Time Twister. Alright, we're doing great here, chat. Day of Judgment. You got it. Can I destroy that? Alright, cool. So now, do we have enough to Time Twister plus Narset? Yeah, we do. So we blow that up. We're going to play this. You can draw a card. It's alright. Hopefully he doesn't have a bajillion Mox Rubies. Cool. He has Mox Sapphire. Into it. What does he have? He's going to Time Walk. Into it. Can I resolve my Narset? Thank you. Can I Time Twister and get rid of your hand? Is the real question here. Beautiful, chat. Holy moly, we did it. Took us long enough, huh? Can we get our own Time Walk? Thank Jesus. Oh my god. Chat, you know how long that took us? Alright, cool. Let's Aurora Procession. We'll get our Time Walk back. For now. We could also just Narset again, but... Whew! Chat. I hated that match with a burning passion. Just to let everyone know. That was the worst. That was not fun at all. But we're so good at this game, chat. Anyways. Opponent was on something wild there. I would be amazed if his only way to cast Flage... I mean, we only saw one red source besides Mox from him. Not good, chat. Not good. Sure, this hand's fun. I'm not fond of our music choices tonight, chat. Is our opponent here? He is. Or they are. Chat, you know they did surgery on a grape? Opponent plays Red Source into Unlucky Witness. We're going to play second Botanicals, swing for 2. What plays Unlucky Witness and green? 4-color Birthing Ritual? I think. So it's probably best if we, let's Aether Spike that. I just don't want to have to deal with that. Alright. We might just fire off him plus tune the narrative here. Looks like opponent is indeed on 4-color Ritual. Alright, let's fire off, tune the narrative. See if they play anything else. They don't. Let's Planner Genesis. Yeah, I'm just gonna take another spike, I think. Let's kill the... yeah, let's kill the familiar. I did like that opponent earlier playing Disruption Protocol off of Tamio. That's pretty sweet. Hopefully he just tries to jam a Ritual here. He does not. I think we're going to spike that anyways. For 3. I don't really want to, but this might let him land something. We do find Auroral Procession. We're just going to chill. In this spot, Auroral Procession is just another copy of Aether Spike. If we need it. Which I think we do. We're just going to keep countering his stuff. He's down to 1 card in hand. We do find our red source. We're just chilling. Opponent just grabs a Luris and a Samwise. Okay. I can handle that. Cool. Let's him. Cool. That was a great draw. We'll find Planner Genesis. Go grab another him. We're gonna flip our Tam. Is that what we want to do? Yeah. Let's him. Flip Tam. We do find Discharge. And an Oracle. We'll plus here. And then, if he tries to Luris, we're just gonna counter and kill Samwise. Yeah. Cool. And then let's kill Samwise DMG. Chat, the amount of raw card advantage we have is insane. You know what I mean? He has second Samwise, which sucks for us, but I think we're just gonna grab him. I don't want to play this Oracle yet. We could, maybe we do just play Oracle, right? Or the chances he top deck something crazy and I just lose the game, chat. Super high. Let's just do it. How safe do we feel? I don't feel very safe. I hope he just top decked a land, but knowing us, it was more than that, but that's okay. Oh, of course it was Birthing Ritual, chat. Did we call it? Did we call it, chat? Boom, 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 boom. Alright, so he sacks that. He gets something. If he finds that, then he can just infinite whatever else. Chat. Chat. You heard me say it on stream before I did it, but we went for it anyways. I was like, should we just go for the Oracle? And then we did. And I didn't feel good about it, but we did it anyways. I do like that deck. It has a lot of, even, like, I mean, I know that was mainly us just, like, going for it, but it does have a lot of redundancy. Boom, 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 boom. But deck is hot. What do we got? Sure. Opponent leads with turn 1 Utopia Sprawl. Let's just pass. It might be right to play Planar Genesis here and try and get a little bit ahead on land. Enchantress's Presence. What a baller. Chat, do we have a way to deal with Enchantress's Presence? As in Enchantress in general, when they lock us out of the game? We should probably play an Odawara in the lands. Sterling Grove. We'll counter that. We did use all our energy. 5 mana, 9 lives is fine. We find Oracle. Do we think we can get our opponent to deck themselves before we do? Maybe. We have Oracle. We probably should have... I mean, this is just rough draft number 1. We could probably fit an Odawara... I don't know if we can fit a Besiju. Opponent is digging here. Hopefully they find Solemnity. They did not. Alright, chat. We have a chance here. Teamer, Batter, Cryo decks. The ones that like do all the cost reduction stuff and then jam Karn. Chat, what's our plan here? Are we digging or are we killing? Let's do both. Let's track this for blue. Let's see what we can dig into. Narset would be sweet. Mox Pearl plus Procession is fine. Let's kill Sithis. Because I don't like Sithis. Let's track this for blue, green, Procession. Get back him. Might have been right to get back blue, red. Do we just want to play... Let's play Tune the Narrative so we can double spell. And just cast Oracle. Swing for 2 to get a scry, and then we'll just see what we can hit off of Narset next turn. In terms of how we win, I don't know. I'm not sure yet, chat. I'm not sure yet. If opponent has Solemnity, we might have to make them draw themselves. Gauntlets of Light. Chat, is our opponent wombo comboing right now? Oh my gosh, they are, chat. How are they winning? Okay, I'm into it. I'm into it, chat. Do we have Approach with the Second Sun? Is my question. We have Second Solemnity. Into it. I would assume they can just kind of chain their deck together here, right? With a full card of second Enchantress's Presence. Yeah. Okay, we'll concede to a Sterling Grove. Chat, what was the lesson there? Shouldn't have gotten the hymn. We should have got the shanty and killed that. But you don't see a lot of Enchantress decks playing Gauntlet of Light combo. But I'm into it. Freaking fire, dude. What do we want to say? We want to play one Odawara? Maybe we'll just try a single Aether Hub. What were we going to brew after this? Storm Herald. Because we have Burning Anger now, right? Oh, but to answer your question, Frozen, I haven't actually played against any. I know Spike was playing some in Modern the other day. But no, I haven't ran into it here. This hand's cool. We're gonna lead on a Shockland. Opponent leads on that. Let's just fire off at him and see if he counters. He does not. So why did he shock turn 1? Into the north. Opponent's tapped out. I think we just want to stay on pace with him, or try to, with, ooh. Let's just say stay on pace with him in mana, but actually let's just grab Oracle here. Riptide Laboratory. Chat, what a gamer. We're not going to fire off the Oracle yet. Are we going to get something flashed in? Chat, is he playing Venser? Can you imagine? Imagine if opponent's playing Venser right now. Ah, he's playing Spell Thief. Let's see if we can kill it. I want to see what he's jamming here. A little Ephemerate, maybe? No, he's gonna reprieve us. Interesting. Interesting, chat. Okay. We can land Oracle now. And let's just chill. We have double him, and we can hold up Aether Spike. Fragment? Sure. We don't spin into Tameo, which is good. Opponent smacks us for 3. I'm into it. Alright. Let's fire off at him. See what they do to us. He has what? Reprieve into the north and Fragment. He's going to bounce that back. And then do nothing. Can I play Black Lotus? Can I play Aether Hub? I can. Can I play him to the Ages? Okay, opponent conceded. That's cute. Spell Thief plus Riptide Laboratory. Do we see anything else from them? Not really. But this doesn't actually counter the spell, right? No. Interesting, chat. Interesting. Oh my gosh. Chat, I'm sleepy. And you guys know I'm always sleepy. I like this hand too. Might have been right to hold up Shanty turn 1, but that's okay. Cool. Alright, we find a stock up. Yeah, we can pay this. I just kind of want to maximize mana here, so if he doesn't do anything, we'll probably just procession the narrative back to hand and then drop Oracle next turn. So the idea behind this deck is that Oracle is an all-in-one package. So if you remember the taking turns decks of Modern Past, basically you're just trying to get as many Oracle. Once you play Oracle, obviously you want to play more, but the whole point of the deck is to play enough draw with Hymn to the Ages, Planner Genesis, Narset, and stock up that you can just chain Time Walks infinitely. And then just take infinite turns. So you're literally just winning through like Oracle combat damage. We played a mono blue version of this that played like the Otter Wizard that dates for 4, plays Tameo and things like that. But we are literally just trying to get there with Oracle. This is what? Whenever you attack, you can pay 1. Do I actually care? I don't think so. We're going to stock up. Let's grab Tam plus another Shanty. We technically drew a card there. Or played our land for turn. So let's swing. We'll scry. I don't really want another land at the moment. But yeah, we're just trying to take infinite turns. We are playing a 1 of Narset, so as we start comboing off, we can play Narset and then Time Twister to make our opponent shuffle their hand back into their deck, while we get to draw 7 cards and they draw 1. So, did opponent just pay 1 to put a new thing on that? Does that make sense? They're playing Revoke Existence. Now, chat, I've said it before, and I'll say it again. We're in the depths of Mythic. We got there with Greeny Weenie, and then we've just been playing garbage since then. So, do not expect to see good decks from our opponents. Do I want to do that? Let's narrative first, actually. Do find a land. That's pretty hot. Let's discharge the vendor. And then I think we're just gonna hold up Aether Spike. Opponent's approaching 5 mana. Don't know what they'll do. He's gonna Field of Ruin us. We're gonna float a blue. If he decides to just pass. Or crack the clue. Chat, we are not playing basics. Because we're gamers. I don't care about Esper Sentinel. Alright. Let's kill Sentinel because we can. We're gonna let them draw a card. And then we will also draw a card. Tune the narrative. Opponent is playing Sun Cleanser. Does opponent hate Boros? I guess so. Let's swing both here. No, we're just trying to dig in for what, stock ups and whatever we can find. Don't really care. We're gonna play this. I know we don't get the counter, but we'll save ourselves a little bit of life and flip our TAM. Pass back. Let's see what opponent does. Now I wonder if we do go back to the other build. Again, you can find all our decks below. Where was that? Was it this one? Because we got to play Plagon. This prevents what? A spell or another you no, another permanent. So we can kill this, which is hot. Do we have anything worth bringing back? I think we're gonna exile Tam just to get stock up back.
Stop.
Okay, that was a good choice. Let's play this. We're just chilling. We'll swing and scry. Don't really need a Genesis. So at this point, we don't really care about Sun Cleanser. We don't have access to energy, but we're kind of just digging for a Time Walk. But we might be able to get away with just this Time Twister here. So we'll play Emerald. We're going to start off with a Hymn, which was pretty good.
Stop.
I think we can wait one more turn. We're just gonna hang back. He might cross-riding us. Maddening Hex. Chat. That might hurt us, and I might cry. Why do we play these people with very silly things going on? Alright, can we Planner Genesis? Watch us get Dome for 6 right off the rip. Oh, it was close. Got hit for 5. Watch me do it again, because I will. Dome for 5. Alright, we can play Oracle. See, chat, we run into some of the weirdest things when you are in the low mythics. Technically, okay, now we can't get out of it. I was just saying we could find Odawara and bounce it, but geez Louise, I love it, opponent. Incredible. All right. Do we... How long have we been playing this list? I don't know. We only have 3... I just deleted all my lists to make room. 3 Little Pigs. How do we feel about it? Chat, 3 Little Pigs was bad. We mostly won just because of Guide Pride, so scrap that one. Maybe we'll get better in the future. Do we want to brew Storm Herald is the question. We have not... I don't think we've played this deck yet. I also don't even know what a Storm Herald deck looks like these days. So, I know we have Classification. And then we just got Burning Angers. Do I have any? Oh, we do. So I guess this is our main win con. You cast Storm Herald, both of those enchantments attached to it. It becomes a 23/22, and then in response to the tap trigger, you use Burning Anger to deal 23 to the opponent instead. I don't know. Do we want to play like... I guess there's a lot of ways you could build this. Do we want to just base it off like the Pioneer deck? Because that sounds boring, chat. Do we want to build Storm Herald? Is that what we're jamming right now? Yeah, I think they... Oh, do I? I don't know if I have glimpses, do I? Oh, of course I do. Do we need another Burning Anger? And then, what, you play, like, Unearth? But then you could also play the other one. Like, what is that card called? Prodigy... something Growth? Prodigious Growth? And, like, Ethereal Armor and stuff? Should we just start with, like, a... What does Valley Flood Caller do? Cast non-creatures though they have Flash. Analyze the Pollen. Cosmic Rebirth. Fending. Ashiok. Okay, so this... The Pioneer version just... just plays the classification combo. They don't go in on anything else. Those Heliod combo. What if I don't want to play that? What is like a modern... Yeah. I mean, we also have like Recommission and we have to build a Mana Flare deck too. I know we played Big Red, but now we have Ugin. I guess let's just go like real simple. So we're just gonna try and Classification plus Burning Anger, I think, to start, right? We'll play Glimpse, we'll play Unearth as copies, whatever through whatever. Let's play Stitcher Supplier. Kind of want to play like Cathartic Reunion, or I'm sorry, not. Do we want to play I don't consider. What's that card everyone plays? Picklock Prankster. What does this card do? Milfar, put instant sorcery or fairy among them. But anything cool for this guy? True Goldkeeper. I was thinking about a Titan's Nest build with him and Willowgeist. I kind of just want to play Faithless Leaving. Storm Herald, these two. We're kind of just going all in, right? Do we want to just play 20-ish lanes? We can probably play like something that once we dump into the yard, we have something else to play. Atabejonas. Looting, Limps. Do we even want Lips? We could maybe stick to just black-red. Yeah, we do. we just play a couple Prodigious Growth? Okay, chat, the music's kind of smacking now. We can also play, what's that card? Bitter Ordeal? That's 2 of? Or are we better off going really all in and just sticking with no removal? I'm just trying to kill the opponent right off the rip. Chat, what else do we play? This already has haste. It already has haste, chat. Do we want to play... Do you want to play, like, 2 persists? As redundancy to unearth? That seems okay to me. And we play, like, 20 lands. If we're going all in, we don't really care about the mana base, right? So we play, like, Blackleaf Cliffs. I think we play Mana Confluences. Also, let me update stream. Play Storm Herald. Bum bum bum. Okay. What am I doing here, chat? I don't even know. We need... Are we ever going to actually try and cast these? No. But we do need blue by turn 2. We may need a split between black and red. Let's play Spire Bluffs. Dark Slicks. Steam Vents. We can just play a real shitty Grixis mana base. One, two, three. We have what? Black, red. Blue on turn 2. We need to hit. We're gonna double red later in the game, but we need black on turn whatever. 1, 2, 3, 8, 9. Sure. Anyways, this guy, Curve Goalkeeper. The problem with, but if you're playing Titan's Nest, which is where I would want to jam it, you kind of already win with Titan's Nest plus. Get to create a treasure. Sorry, now I'm just thinking. Because Titan Nest and it's Willow Geist, right? So these two, you have to get 20 cards in your library, but every time you exile to make a mana, a Willow Geist gets bigger. So you can turn it into a 20/20 Trampler. But then if you're making a treasure... What's the other half of that card do? Renew. Exile this card from your graveyard. Put 2 counters on a flying counter on target creature. Activate only as a sorcery. Exile this card. Costs 5 mana. It's a 3/3 dragon. I don't know. I don't know why. It makes me want to play Sarenth Steelseeker. we got? Alright, found Storm Herald, chat. Burgle Rat. Let's just chuck Burning Anger. We don't even have to do anything. I love it. Chuck Ox. Let's throw one land in the grave. See if he'll let me mill. He does not. Because he's a mean guy. Gix. Love to see it. Alright. Give me... Sure. I like that. I like that, chat. Don't find anything good. We might cycle one of these unearths. We're gonna hold up some blockers, though. See what they can dump in our yard for us. Exile. Chat. We try all these brews, and we can't even face actual decks. Let's trade out the Burgle Rat. He's trying to burgle us, chat. Alright. We find Ox, find second Burning Anger. What else we get? Glimpse in there. Let's cycle in on Earth. Mana Confluence. Let's loot. We could play Ox here, but alright, that's helpful. Get rid of a land. Hopeless Nightmare. You got it, Super Chief. Smack us for 3 or more. Divest? Oh no. Little does he know. Creatures are for suckers. Chat, we might just play this Ox. Because right now we can make, what, a 10? Does Burning Anger do anything else? Actually, we also have, what, one more or no, we have all the unearths in there. Chat, how do you feel about just playing Storm Herald and not doing anything with it? Just smacking him for 3. Is that big brain? Just our 3/2 haster? Give him something to be mean about? That's annoying. That means we can't win next turn. Alright, maybe we do just play this Ox. We also have to learn what we can and can't mulligan. Yeah, let's just play Ox, whatever. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Resolves. Discard all those. Draw into all sorts of fun stuff. Ooh, chat. Should we just play second Ox? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get rid of those. No, we'll just chill. Okay. Well, we could Burning Anger and start sniping things for 5. Like the Shieldred. We could put it on Ox. We'll see. Pilfer? Oh no. What a meanie. I like that we get the classification afterwards. He takes my Burning Anger. Does he swing with Gix? Probably. Chat. It's not looking good for old Plum. Not looking good for old Plum. You come to this stream to see intense, super awesome gameplay, and I can't deliver. Which is why it's called the Jank Tank. And I never even promised I would deliver. I'm actually just a mess. We actually never played good decks on this stream. Storm Herald's kind of hot though. Is there? We don't have the other way to build it is with Eldrazi conscription, right? But that's a modern variation. Boom, 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 boom. Hopeless Nightmare. What's up with all these people playing Hopeless Nightmare? We'll probably loot next turn. Chat, is this the same person? What's happening right now? Ooh, glimpse. We're just gonna hang back. At least take a point of damage off, maybe. Oh, heck yeah. Let me do some milling. Fate your own death. Oh my gosh. Chat, this guy's gaming. This guy's freaking gaming, chat. He's playing, and he's playing Bandit's Talent, chat. What's going on here? Why are we playing 2 decks in a row with random guys playing Burglar Rat? Is this... Chat, is this the same person? It is, isn't it? I didn't look at the name of the last guy. It has to be. Oh, Unearth. We don't have anything in here, though. Rip. This is not a good showing tonight, huh? We get on stream ready to have a ball. And then I just disappoint the viewers. Guys, I'm sorry. Ooh, we could play, Now I'm just looking at other Storm Herald decks. Waste Thought. I sure hope it does. Davriel? No. Alright. Anyways, let's have him take my Ox. Opponent gets a 2-2. We get to draw. We take 2. We're down to 9. We find Burning Anger. We're gonna play this. 2, 3, 4. What else we got here? 5, 6, 7. Do we have a land? 8. No. 7. And a Stitcher Supplier. It'd be real cool if we find anything relevant, but we don't. We're gonna take ourselves down to 7. I do see Storm Heralds. Is there a variation of this deck that plays Buried Alive? We're just dead, chat. Yeah, but what does Buried Alive do for us? Anything? No. We need, like, Unmarked Grave. But we don't have that. Chat, the brews are not good. I'm sleepy. Okay, this hand does things, kinda. We at least have a Storm Herald in hand. And the mana to cast Glimpse into Herald. Cool, cool, I'm into it. Actually, let's Cathartic Reunion. Okay, interesting. We have the Persist, so we can just glimpse ourselves now. Windbright Thief, you got it, Super Chief. Let's mill ourselves. Opponent gets to gain how much? Something and draw. If we cast whatever. Alright, we have a prodigious growth. That's it. So we can dome our opponent for some. Let's play this. Let's cathartic. We'll discard both of these. Opponent might counter that. Which they don't. Let's play Stitcher Supplier. You're gonna ephemerate. You got it. Joke's on him. I have a second persist. Ooh, we find double ox. Boom, 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 boom. Bum, bum, bum. Guys, our opponent's gonna draw so many cards off these persists. Good source. Okay, let's mill ourselves again. Opponent draws whatever. Can we find anything relevant? The answer is no. Let's do this. Discard both of these. Draw me some cards. Cool. Let's draw 2, discard. Chat, we're having a real hard time. We're gonna swing for 1 because we can. Right now, 14, 14, 17, -1 because of persist, so we can Burning Anger and hit them for not enough. But we're trying, chat. We're trying our best. We are playing classification, yeah? Okay, yeah, we are. Spells target opponent cast the next non-creature spell. Well, lucky for us. Can we survive one more turn? No, we can't. Unfortunately. We loot for 5, but we take 2 and we go down to 5. We could Ox and discard Persist and try and find an Unearth. Is that our best bet? I think so. I don't know what just happened. Our opponent did not need to concede, but that's okay. We take those. Chat, we have yet to do the thing. We have yet to do the thing. And that makes me so sad every time. Makes me cry every time. We'll get there. We can do it. There's probably a much better version of this deck that... Oh, look at... I mean, chat, look at this. Look at this already. Incredible. Murganda Raceway. Murganda? Alright. Chat, we're looking for Burning Anger. I guess that's close to Burning Anger. It might be a Burning Anger. Was there a Storm Herald in there? No. Okay. So we're going to try and kill opponent next turn. He only has 2 mana. Do we have to be in full control to do this? I'm going to assume yes. We're going to grab this, 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 and this. And then we're going to hit him for 70. Nice! Chat, that feels good. It feels good when it actually works. Wow. That was very nonchalant. We just click, click, click. And then he died. We take that. We take those. What else did I say we had to brew? Chat, I know I told you we'd put a pin in it, but Plum did not put a pin in it, and he forgot everything we talked about today. I forgot every brew. Should we just glimpse ourselves? I think so. You think opponent's playing surgical extraction? Because that would suck. Okay, no. What do we hit? Just a burning anger? Opponent plays blood gas. What a gamer. Let's supplier. Maybe hit something relevant. Okay, we found a Storm Herald. We can burning and get rid of both of these. We find persistent prodigious growth. We're gonna have to loot next turn and dig. Chat, he's playing Go Blank. Chat, he's playing Go Blank. Why do we run into these people? But yes, I will refill my graveyard, please. Thank you. Okay, how many? We got rid of how many burning angers? 3. So there's still hope, chat. We're gonna unearth our Stitcher supplier. Okay, there's another Storm Herald. We're doing great. We do not... Okay, we got a lot to figure out here, chat. Hostile Investigator. Incredible. Incredible. We're gonna hold up a supplier. Chat, I feel like we're so low in Mythic that we're playing the people that play the random cards that get us. You know what I mean? Like, I guess Go Blank isn't that uncommon. Adonis is great. And we have classification in there. So let's see what we can do. Second classification. Let's... Do we have enough to actually cast this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We can get rid of 1 Storm Herald. I assume opponent has something to... Do we just want to smack him? No, we need the Burning Anger. We could have hit him for what? 9? I really don't know. I mean, he could Hive of the Eye Tyrant here and just exile. He's gonna Bone Shards us. He might fire up Hive. Yeah. What is the music we're listening to right now, chat? We only have... He gets to investigate. We can loot. Chat, is that enough to kill him? 21. Right? We unearth. Target Storm Herald. And then we attach 1, 2, 3. And then we smack him. Nice. Chat, we played to our outs. We did great. That's pretty good. Alright, let's play one more. And then we'll probably call it there for tonight. I know I usually only stream for a couple hours, but we had a few new people in here tonight. That's cool. I don't know what I'm going to write about for this week's article, because none of these decks have been good, chat. And I know sometimes I do like honorable mentions, but these do not feel honorable mention worthy. But we'll see. We might also just need to be better at mulliganing. That's probably a major problem of ours, chat. Kill my Stitcher supplier. Do it. Any ideas for next month's Alchemy qualifier? I'm thinking about playing in the historic one, but I do not have plans to play Alchemy. I actually, does MTG Goldfish have a up-to-date metagame for that? I don't even know what's going on in. We're gonna loot here, and we're gonna get rid of these prodigious growths. Alchemy. I don't even know it's okay. No. Rotation has just taken place. View the rotated metagame here. Well, that's also blank. We're not seeing any spells from our opponent, so I'm just trying to jam this Storm Herald here. We didn't see any pauses, so I'm just trying and go all in. And it worked, chat. Unfortunately, does MTG decks have, they have to have Alchemy, right? Celestia Convoke, Orsov Life Gain, Grixis Heist. I hate, these are all tier 1. I hate Grixis Heist. In a way, I think I just hate things that make people play slow. The fact that they get to look at 3 cards, they have to click on everyone. Bant Beanstalk, 5-color Legends, Grixis Heist, Orsov's Bats, Celestial Rabbits, Jund Reanimator, Demir Midrange. These are all tier 2. Mono Black, Bant Manifest. Okay, but there's a lot of rogue. 29% of the meta is just rogue stuff. Emanating Recruiter, Opt, Confounding Riddle. This is just blue-white control with stock up. Oh no, blue-white omniscience. That's an alchemy deck? Thieves Guild Enforcer. Heck yeah, mill me, brother. Give me all the mill. Alright, there's our Storm Herald. We just got to get our opponent to mill us and not have surgical extraction. I guess Alchemy is just what? A lot of standard decks with random power-ups? It's like this is literally blue-red prowess, but there's no Alchemy cards in it. Is this person just playing blue-red prowess and it's good enough to compete? I guess. You can play like blue-white birds, right? You have Astra, Signet, and that guy we just saw, the Windbreak Thief. Opponent's playing Alter the Blood. I need him to mill me more, chat. I need more mills. Guys, look at this. Cheap viewers on streamboo.com. Remove the space. Incredible. I can't believe he gave me that amazing information. I can't believe he's drawn. Do you think he has surgical and that's why he has all these pauses? Ooh, look at all the good stuff we got, chat. Alright, so we have the combo in the graveyard. We do not have the land. If we top deck a land, you know, we're good to go. I'm actually not gonna block this. We got plenty of time. We do find the land. So, I don't know. Let's just see what happens. Are we gonna get drowned in the locked? Probably. That's what I'm feeling. Or he's gonna kill in response. Does he have surgical? What is this music? Chat, I gotta really figure out the music situation. We play something different every stream, and it's never good. Pause while he was tapped out during her last turn. So is he really just taking a gander and trying to figure out? Alright, well, I don't know what the plan is here. We did it, chat. We're so good at this game. Nice. Alright, chat, we'll call it there. Yeah, I don't know. This deck, we could probably mess around with some numbers and some other things. And, I mean, it's a rather... It's very much like the Vesperlar combo deck we built. It's really straightforward. Mill yourself, play Storm Herald, win. Nothing to write home about, you know? 3 little pigs. Not good. Which I think we knew, but I just wanted to try them out anyways. I do like the fact that those are like... I love those like package builds. Like we haven't brewed it yet, but I remember back in... Was it Standard? You guys remember the Bog Brew Witch deck? Boss Ass Witch. With these cards. Human Wizard gets to search for a Newt or a Cauldron. You put it on the battlefield. Cauldron, you can sack a creature to gain 4. If you sack a Newt, each opponent loses 4, and you gain 4. And if you have Newt and it dies, it gives -1/-1. But if you have Witch, it gives -4/-4. Like I feel like I forget what that deck even looked like. And I forget who even played it. Was it? It had to be. It was Standard, right? It was like a stupid Aristocrats Gift of Immortality. But I love little packages like that. I just think those are fun. Same thing with like it's not good, but Renowned Weaponsmith. And it gets Heart Piercer Bow or Vial of Dragonfire. I just think they're cute. This deck could be interesting though. Especially if you had like... I don't know. If you had more copies or you played like Phantasmal Image or Phyrexian Metamorph to copy any of these. You could play Unearth for additional things. You could play Recommission to get back either of these. I don't know. Interesting idea. I don't know if anyone's played that in Historic or why they would. But you know I would, chat. You could also do like a Chthonian Nightmare shenanigans. Maybe. Anyways, I'm just talking to myself now, chat. Does anyone remember what the brews I said we should do are? We talked about Mana Flare with new Ugin. I think we had... we had to have had... I'm pretty sure we built a Mana Flare deck. Does anyone remember it? What is this? Oh, no. This is... What is this? Flare duplication. Wrong deck. Godrill combo. That's what we built. We were ramping with Mana Flare, and then we were trying to cast Explosive Singularity with Pyromancer's Goggles to dome people for 20. I don't know if it was ever good. And we played a full Karn board. Could do something like this again. And then we could play like Iron. You can play Ironcrag Feet into Nugent. That could be hot. I don't think we ever built this either. I was trying to build an 8 Phoenix deck that used the lessons. Not to get cards out of the sideboard, but as the draw discard, so then you can reanimate both Arclight and Retriever Phoenix, but I think it was just too slow. Now I'm just looking through old decks. This was Noxious Revival combo with Aetherflux Reservoir. And we tried to play Deep Analysis. I don't know what I'm doing, chat. We gotta get a brew going. Oh, wait, we did build Storm Herald. What is this deck? Oh. Chat, apparently I did build Storm Herald before. This is Rug version. I feel like you'd rather go all in though, right? I like Seder Wayfinder, but Traverse the Alvin Vault's cute. You can do what? Land creature, enchantment, artifact, instant sorcery. Interesting. Chat, I don't even know some of these brews. Ooh, we definitely have to build Doc Arlick. We tried to build an adventure deck, but okay, I'm just blabbering on. Chat. Anyways, Alchemy probably won't play, but I think you said there's a historic one after that, which I might dabble in. But as for the brews today, all kind of bleh. 3 Little Pigs didn't work at all. I mean, we did play. I did play a few games the other day where I like destroyed Karn players with the first Little Pig. I just kept exiling their things, which was hilarious. But not a fan of that one. Storm Herald was okay, but kind of boring in my opinion. It's just a straightforward combo deck. And then what else do we play? Rug Oracle. These decks feel fine. I think the ring version or even the mono blue version is better. I actually really liked Auroral Procession. It's just kind of like a weird Snapcaster. I guess it's just a better, that's not how you spell it. You guys remember Mission Briefing? It's just a better version than this. This you get to Surveil, but whatever. But I feel like you'd rather just return it to your hand. But, yeah, I don't know. Oracle decks are fun, but I think I kind of always build them the same. Stock Up's insane. Hymn to the Ages is crazy. Oracle is Oracle. So, do whatever. But, we'll, I'll try and find something else fun to brew. I was messing with a red-white, Sisters build featuring Norin. But, I wasn't having fun with that either, so I'll find some new inspiration. In case you don't know, this is my Twitter. I post all the things we brew on here, too. Sometimes I forget to post a Mox Field, or there's, like, random stuff that I talk about. But, any Hooters, I'm boring you guys. I appreciate you stopping by the stream. We got a couple new people today. Fantastic. I will be back Thursday? I should be back Thursday, and we'll have something else to brew. Maybe I'll figure out 3 Little Pigs, and I'll solve the meta. It'll be incredible. Probably not. But anyways, have a good evening. Thanks for tuning in, and I will catch you on the flip side. Bye.